Today's card reading is the sacred. Hi, welcome those on Facebook Live as well as Instagram Live. So if you've been here before, you know that this is what I do. I start to read these oracle cards. So this is obviously my new place of work, so to speak. This is where I'll be doing the oracle cards reading every day. So if anyone doesn't know, this is my Zen room. This is our healing room. So I thought, why not, do some beautiful oracle card readings in this room where it's already been cleansed, it's protected. I've got this massive tapestry behind me that always protects me and looks over me. So yeah, I thought, okay, well, I'm going to start doing my oracle card reading from here. So today's card reading is the Sacred Spirit reading cards. So that's what I'll be using today. So these ones here we'll be doing today. And as you guys know, I do 2 readings a day. So if anyone wants to, while I'm shuffling and while I'm cleansing, what I do is I take 2 numbers. These cards go between 1 and 36. So if anyone wants to give me a number between 1 and 36, and what I can do is I can read out that card for the day. So anyone on my Facebook Live or my Instagram Live, if you want to give me a number between 1 and 36, and and also let me know where you guys are tuning in from. So number 9, okay, I'll do number 9 right now. So okay, let's go. I'm just going to put down your details. It was Christian, I believe. So let me know if I'm saying your name right. I'm just going to write your name down so then I can tag you later. So the number 9, beautiful. So let's let me know where you guys are zooming in from. It's cool to know. I've already been up this morning since 1 a.m. here in Melbourne, so I can do my courses with my friends in America. So obviously if we're allowed out, I'd be there personally doing the courses, but seeing everything on Zoom these days, you have to do it at whatever time that they have them on. So, okay, so I'm going to start cleansing these, and then I'm going to start pulling out the number 9, okay? So I'm just going to cleanse it with today I'm burning some white sage, just to cleanse the cards so we can put a good intention. Speak highly of cleansing. If anyone's heard me, I always cleanse myself, my space. I put a protection around myself and my home during the day, and also I cleanse whatever I'm doing. And in this case, it'll be the cards. So here we go. All right, let's pull out card number 9. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Again, just before I turn the card over, we'll give it a nice smudge again. So I haven't turned the card over just yet, so we'll see what message it brings us this time. Okay, card number 9 is eliminate the shadow, focus on solution. So that's the first card that I've pulled out. So eliminate the shadow. Isn't it beautiful? I love the details that they put in cards. I really do. They really put attention to details, when they do these oracle cards. So no matter who they are, this is from Anna Stark. Like I always say, if anyone knows some amazing cards out there that I've never heard of, or I work with myself, let me know. I love hearing about new oracle cards. I really do. So we'll get started and we'll read this one first. So because it's 2 pages, I only read bits of it, but you guys will see the whole thing up. So, when we understand our shadow, we can fully appreciate the light. We must have both aspects within our spirits to have a meaningful life. Without darkness, how can one fully appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life in all its forms? Once we remove fear and personal doubt, it makes room for love, confidence, motivation, reclaiming your personal power. So I'll just read the shadow aspect of that. Narrow mindedness, ego-driven, or cynicism. Cynicism, I think that's how you pronounce it. What I love about these cards, these ones here in particular, they actually talk about working with crystals. And in this case, the sacred crystal for this one is golden sheen obsidian. Now, I'm one to love obsidian. So regardless whether it's the black obsidian or the blue obsidian or the green obsidian. So that's a beautiful one. And the angel's assistant is Archangel Barashel, problem solving, finding solution. Now I'll just read a little bit of it because, as I said, there's normally 2 pages, so I only read a little bit. So let's go to apply these balanced characteristics to areas in your life that could utilize these energies, such as leadership, communication, relationship, employment, and self-talk with your spirit. Once you grow your understanding of your unique personality, you can begin to realign your life to nurture and support your goals and personal interests. So focus on the solutions. It's all about just coming out into the light and just really focusing what you want out there, you know. Affirmation is effortlessly create peaceful solution with my personality. So if we're ever stuck, make sure you bring your light forward. You know, that's what it's basically saying. Bring your light forward. You know, we do need the darkness. We all have the darkness. We have light and dark in us. We all do. So none of us are more lighter or darker than the other. We all have both, but it's a matter of bringing the light through. Hi there. Hi, Hispanic. Love to know where you're calling in from, where you're watching in from. So, you know, that's what it's basically saying. So that's a really great one. So focus on the solution. Don't focus on the problem. Sometimes we all focus on the problem. It's actually, I don't call it a problem. I try not to call it a problem. I try and call it more a challenge, you know, or a part of my journey than a problem. And I think that really helps if you do that. So I understand you're on Instagram, but I'm just wondering whereabouts you're located, your location. I'm in Melbourne, Australia, those that are joining me on Instagram Live and Facebook Live, but I'm in Melbourne, Australia, so I'd love to know where people are from. I see people, you know, they're from Brazil, I see them from India, I see them from China, I see them from Japan. So just let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I always love to know where people are watching in from. So it's really good. Now that was the first card reading. So does anyone want to give me a number between 1 and 36 while I shuffle the cards and cleanse the cards, and then I'll do the second reading. Oh, California, love California, miss California. Wish we could be traveling. Been to California many times myself, and I love it there. So it's a beautiful place. 36, okay. All good. So we'll get the number 36. Now, Hispanic, I don't believe that's your real name, and I'm you know, if I'm not wrong, if you give me your full name, I love to call you by your name while I do the card reading. It's only so I feel like there's a personal interaction, you know, while I do the card reading for you. So if you want to just, let me know what your name is, so just I can call you by your name here. Brian, nice to meet you, Brian. Beautiful. All right, so I'm going to now do the number 36, but before I do that, what I'll do is I cleanse the cards again, and we'll put a good intention into the cards. So let's go. So what time is it in California right now? I'm curious to know. Is it 8? Is it 8 p.m., something like that? I think it's, okay. Yeah, you too. You have a good day, and I'll tag you in later anyway. Hello there, those that are joining me. So yeah, I'd love to know what time it is. It's 5. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know what time it is. I love to know where people are calling in from. I've got some people that are coming from Europe, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning from over there, which is crazy. You know, other than this course that gets me up at 1 in the morning, I don't think much things get me up at 2 in the morning. So Brian, I'm just cleansing the cards now before we pull out the card number 36, which would be the last card at this stage. Okay, so what I'll do is we hold the last card. Before we turn it over, we just do another good intention in it. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, and this card is Hidden Realms. Create conscious awareness. There you go. So that's the second card. Wow. Like I said, I love the attention to detail that they put in these cards. I really do. So, let's read. Okay. Traditionally, shamans are the gatekeepers to the hidden realms of ancient wisdom and magic. Accessing the hidden realms for further meaning and insight into a soul's pain or an individual's dis-ease. Use conscious communication. The shaman works to bridge the realms between humanity and creation. I might read a little bit more of this because obviously we're not all shamans here. Things like I personally work with indigenous tribe in Peru. So the shamans of Peru, I've done many work with them, hence where you get all of this stuff behind me, the necklaces I'm wearing, as well as the artifacts all on here and crystals. So we work a lot with the shamans over in Peru. So I'll just read a little bit more about it. So, communicating with the elementals, nature, animal realms, ancestors, angelic forces and spiritual beings that serve humanity as guardians, guides, teachers and masters and more, is the role of a shaman. These ancient practices have been developed and refined across time with shamans, seers, visionaries, serving the communities in meditator between the human experience and the world of nature. Just read a little bit more about it. So, creating conscious awareness will allow you to actively connect to your universal guardians, the elements of celestial realm. Like any learnt skills, practice will improve the strength of your connection. Pay attention to any symbols, animals or visual images that appear in your life now, as there is a deep meaning that applies to you. So basically what it's saying is that although the shamans have that ability to go through realms, we as human, we have that conscious ability as well. You know, don't ever think that you don't have that conscious ability. It's just knowing how to work with it, how to allow yourself to get to that conscious level. And you know, we speak about this all the time, where when there's always a symbol, there's always something that keeps showing up, whether it's a spirit guide, whether it's a number, whether it's an animal. You know, we call them obviously spirit animals. You know, like in my sense, my spirit guide is the jaguar, and believe it or not, it's the hummingbird as well. So they're two of my spirit guides, you know, my animal spirit guides, and I see them everywhere. And when I see them, I look at them and I try and get consciously, I try and get the message it's trying to tell me, it's trying to send out to me. So the shadow aspect, social disconnection, daydreaming, codependency. The sacred crystal is Numite. I haven't heard of that one, so that's a beautiful name, Numite, but I've never heard of it. But I will put a picture up on this video so we can see what that looks like as well. So that's what I might do actually. When I do these card readings, especially this one here with the crystals, I'll actually, in the video that I put up on my IGTV, I'll actually put a copy of a photo of the crystal, so you know which one it looks like as well, so you can get the idea, you know. Angel assistance, guardian angel Sela, psychic, spiritual awakening, transformation. Affirmation: I am a clear and successful meditator of conscious divine communication. Like I said, we all have that ability to have that consciousness open. It's a matter of where we want it or not. A lot of people think that you need to be psychic, you need to have these special abilities, and some people do have them. But don't forget that we all have that. It's whether you want to take it further, and that's where people become, psychics or mediums and things like that, or whether you can feel it yourself, and one of them is like a gut feeling, or like I said before, you come across numbers or colors or animals or something that you keep going, wow, I see this all the time. And it's great to see what you're actually doing, what you're actually seeing out there is awesome, because it's giving you that message. So we can always get into that conscious mind. It really is fantastic to do that. So I love these card readings. Those that are joining me on Instagram or on Facebook, I just finished doing the Sacred Spirit card reading for the day. So like I said, I always pull out 2 cards every day. I pull out 2 cards and I give everyone the opportunity to give me a number, and we can do a personal card reading live. But again, this will also be on IGTV, so if you want to see the full video, you can definitely go there and watch it. So I love people that are tuning in, love seeing people from all over the place. But please, come. I'm on this journey every day, Monday to Saturday. It's 10 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, or it's 5 p.m. Pacific. So, which is California at the moment is also, it's 5:18 p.m. in California. But yeah, please join me. I love to get to see new people. I love doing this. I love interacting with people around the world, and especially I love doing card readings. So it's one of my passions. I love doing it. So I thank you again for joining me this morning or this afternoon or this evening, no matter where you guys are tuning in from. So those on, Instagram Live and those on, Facebook Live, thanks again, guys. I'm going to leave you to it. Again, have an amazing morning, an amazing afternoon, and an amazing evening. And may you all find your angel.